Let's talk about best practices for being able to release stuff that we are done with. One of the absolute hands down favorites for me is sharing how to take a foot soak. Now, perhaps you are somebody who likes to get into a bathtub and you have access to that, and maybe your bathtub is actually pure salt water of a clean ocean someplace. So just know that salt is the active piece in all of this, and that these practices will carry through for all those different places. If you choose to have your feet, which has the largest pores on our body, in salt water, know that you can begin that process of detoxifying, letting go of things in your body. Now, I grew up in a third world country, and for some reason my body has had a lot of heavy metals, and I think it's because of where I grew up. Don't know. But I have noticed that as I've gone through this process, there have been some really important pieces that have really helped in the whole process. So I'm just going to share some of these pieces for you. One of them is that when you put the salt into the water, have your water warm enough that it's able to dissolve the salt. My preference is Epsom salts, but sea salt is going to work as well. In this place, then, I like to have at least my feet in the water for maybe 15 minutes. Now, I can be a very impatient person and want to take them out faster than that. And if you find yourself in that energetic space, I encourage you to listen into it. Ask it questions. Why are we being anxious about pulling our feet out in this space? Is it that we feel uncomfortable with actually moving to a place of peace and less stress? It's something worth asking. After you have soaked for a while, please rinse your feet, or whatever part of your body has been in the salt water. Please rinse it off with pure water. Here's the reason why. Our skin is this beautiful two-way barrier. And so as we are releasing things, those things sit on our skin until they are washed off. And after you wash them off, feel free to drip dry, to pat it dry, whatever you want to do there. And if you want, you can add on lotion or oil. I encourage you to make sure that they are, again, very, very pure, because the skin is a two-way barrier. But in this space, I invite you to be able to release whatever it is that you are done with. One of my favorite practices when pouring out the water or allowing the water to drain from a tub is to think about the things that I think that I am releasing in that space. I may be right, I may be kind of right, doesn't matter. But as I watch it go down the drain, I am seeing it gone. I can't put my hands down the drain and pull that water back up. I wouldn't want to anyways. And the whole purpose of putting the feet into salt water is to be able to help release. So take your salt bath, rinse afterwards, feel free to pat dry, and as the water is going away, watch those things wash away as well.